Happy June, everyone. Okay, full disclosure, this is my birth month, so I may get a little more excited about June than I do other months, but I promise I'm not a birthday hog. I just genuinely like the month. It's so fun to be outside. There's baseball games, there's sprinklers on and little kids running around in yards, and I just think it's so cute. So yay, welcome June. We were really ready for you. So let's dive into my review of May and let you know what I'm doing here in June. Hey y'all, I'm Ashlyn Carter, calligrapher and copywriter here at Ashlyn Writes, and welcome to another video recap of my monthly goal check-in. Pretty much my opportunity to sit and unpack and pull back the veil on everything that has been going on in my life and my business this past month, and also give you a heads up on what we have coming down the pipeline. Before we dive in, I make new videos every single week, so if you want to see the next one, just hit subscribe. My secret weapon with setting goals is a tool called Powersheets, and I have them right here. I talk about them a whole lot because I really believe in them, and they have helped me and shaped my life so much over the past 3 years. I'm not going to necessarily get into specifics today on how I set them up. I have other content, blogs, and videos created on that, and if that interests you, or if you want to get your hands on some of these to use in your own life, I will link those right below. I also want to say I do these videos in tandem with my two friends, Trena and Allie Walker, who also talk about their monthly goals, and they may be able to give you ideas and tips for setting goals for your own life. So I will link those as well below in the description box. I'm going to roll in first with 3 highlights in the month of May. The first highlight, I survived speaking at CreativeLIVE. I was so nervous about going on stage in San Francisco and speaking. I'm pretty sure I sweated through my dress, but I had such a great time. It was a partnership that we did with HoneyBook and CreativeLIVE, and I just remember sitting in my old corporate job. I probably shouldn't have been, but I had my earbuds in and I would be like working on like a pitch kit or a press release or a PR report, and I would be listening. Once I found out there was this ecosystem of people that had creative jobs and worked for themselves, I would just like binge on classes because I could actually afford them on CreativeLIVE's platform. And I had told the producer that when I went out to San Francisco, and she said we actually get that a whole lot, which I completely believe. So that was an incredible honor and experience. I'll be sharing those videos. I talked about marketing and branding your business, especially when you're getting started. So I'll be sharing those on my website and through my newsletter, and also on social media when they come out. The second big win was just a lot of fun family trips. Wes and I went with some dear friends to the Kentucky Derby. That was my second time. It was just an absolute blast. We also saw my brother-in-law and sister-in-law get married, and my little brother-in-law graduate from U.S. Marine Corps boot camp, which was really, really special. Third big win in the month of May, I can't quite share yet because all of the details are not buttoned up, but be on the lookout for an extra special announcement that you are not going to want to miss. A lesson I learned in the month of May was from author Laura Vanderkam, who is one of my very favorite authors, like completely fangirled her. I had her on my Facebook Live a couple of weeks ago. I'll link that video as well below. But Laura talks a lot about productivity and time management in a way that's like actually stuck with my brain. She's not super OCD. She's not like get up at 4 o'clock every day. She's just very normal, but she's also very smart and practices great stewardship of her time. One thing that she said when she came on my Facebook page was, what happens when you are trying to sort through what deserves space on your calendar and what doesn't? And she said one rule that she has set for herself when she looks at an opportunity, at least if you have the tendency, like I do, and I guess like she does too, to schedule that for like way out. I sometimes think I'll just put that on for like a month or 2 months from now and I'll be excited about it then. She said what she thinks about is, would I be excited if this were on my calendar to do tomorrow? And that's kind of the benchmark that she has. I loved that. I'm definitely going to start using that as kind of a lesson that I learned in the month of May, start practicing that as I move into June. So let's look at the goals that I had for the month of May and how I actually did. Just an overview. Some of those goals were surviving CreativeLIVE and actually getting through that, getting back on track with my weekly digital detoxes, which I love. I had just neglected a little bit, and also establishing a better editorial calendar rhythm that my team could help me out on instead of just me trying to think I can do all the work, because I can't. So let's flip the screen around, see what I did in May, and also give you a heads up of my June goals. So again, here's an overview of my May goals I showed you last month. Some of the big highlights on here. I've been loving this Jen Wilkin 1 Peter study. I can link to that in the blog post if you're interested in it. I planted a cut flower garden. I did a veggie garden last month and a cut flower garden this month. I'm really excited about that. I have no idea how to be a gardener, but I'm loving pretending. I did read 4 books. There's one book I need to put on here that I didn't read that was in my leader box this month. So I scrubbed a few books that I had intentionally wanted to read and subbed in a fiction book and Hillbilly Elegy, which I really enjoyed. There's definitely a few things that didn't even really get started, and I decided I don't think I need to have somebody come look at my closet after all. Still TBD on that, but I'm definitely working on still getting a maid, have somebody, she's coming to look. I have totally come to the terms that I need to get a little bit of help there. Can't do it all on my own. So the weekly goals and daily goals tend to stay the same from month to month. So I'll go ahead and show you for June what I have going on. And I do, I've commented on this below, but I'll say it, or before, but I'll say it again. I tend to put a lot of my ongoing to-dos here just so they're like right beside me and out of my brain. I use this as a brain dump space. So anything that's occupying space in my brain, I can put in one spot. And then over here, I have my June big goals. Some big things I want to do is recheck our budget and see like where I can spend. We moved into a new house in December. It has been so great, but I'm getting to the point 6 months in where I'd love to have people over, but we haven't done things like buy a kitchen table. So I want to kind of see where we are and where I can invest there. I'll mention the Summer to Thrive Bible study in the description box below. It's by Jess Conley and it's been so good. I also am really excited about my upcoming mastermind trip, and I want to read 4 books again. Off the Clock by Laura Vanderkam is out, so that's totally on my list. And again, these and these stay kind of the same, so I'll pause again if you want to hit pause on this and you want to dig in and snoop a little more, which I totally understand. So now you've seen this all up close and personal. I also wanted to mention the stickers. This is from the Cultivate Faith sticker book, which I have loved. A lot of them are faith-based stickers, but also just some fun ones. I always try to decorate my Simplified planner and my Powersheets with stickers just because it adds a little something and makes it fun and not totally boring office supplies. I wanted to shout out 2 more tools that have helped me a lot. This is the Summer to Thrive guide from Jess Conley. You can go to jessconley.com/summer to thrive. It is a free PDF that has been so great. If you're like me and you're a journaler or a processor and you look out on the summer months to come and you think like this is going to be another one of those summers where suddenly it's football season and like the summer passed before my eyes and I didn't do the things I wanted to do. She says in the guide it's for both summer lovers and summer haters, which I loved. I am definitely a summer lover. This has given me some space to journal and think about what I want summer to be like, what rhythms I want to establish, and I'm pretty sure it's free, but she also has like a $20 or $25 group that you can buy into, and she teaches live trainings in there. And it's just a little fun summer kind of Bible study that you can do if you're interested in that. I also wanted to mention my friend Val Warner. She has a blog post that had the best freebie in it. I told her it was so good. It's a prayer audit you can do on your business. So if you're like me and tend to like tightly grip on things in your business, not turn them over to the Lord time and time again, daily, that is a guide that is really helpful. I think I just journaled through it one morning during my quiet time and was able to kind of quickly realize some of the things that I think I can do without any help from anybody, especially the Lord, and it opened me up a lot in that space. I hope those little tools help you, and I would love to hear what you have going on this summer. So comment below, what is like a summer to do or activity that you definitely want to do? I love adding those ideas to my list, like eat watermelon. I should actually put that on my list. Shoot fireworks, make a cobbler, those kind of things. I want to hear some of your summer activities so I can add them to my list too. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and that's all from me this week, guys. Go ahead, get out there, go after those goals while remembering to work from a place of rest, not hustle.